Howdy folks, Joe Zamecki here, Texas State Director for American Atheists, coming back at you today again with another video about atheist activism, or at least monitoring churches and their misbehavior. I'm standing at 1300 Red Street here in South Austin in front of the Capital City Baptist Church. And the reason why I'm standing in front of this church is very simple. About 6 years ago, a beating took place, a very severe beating of an 11-year-old boy. And it made the news. Quite a lot of news. I'd like to read one of the initial news reports. This is from the Houston Chronicle back in 2002. An 11-year-old boy who read the wrong Bible verse at church was severely beaten with a tree branch by a Baptist pastor and the pastor's brother, the boy's family said. The boy suffered kidney failure as a result of the beating and spent the 4th of July weekend in the intensive care unit of Brackenridge Hospital, sedated with morphine, according to a police affidavit. Austin police issued arrest warrants Monday for Joshua W. Thompson, 22 years old, of Austin, and his twin brother, Caleb D. Thompson. They are wanted on charges of first-degree felony injury to a child. And again, this took place in 2002. This is just a reminder of what's been happening and what's happened here in Texas in regards to religious expression. Continuing. Joshua Thompson is a pastor of the Spanish-language congregation at the Capital City Baptist Church. Caleb Thompson is an assistant to the pastors. They were accused of using an inch-thick tree branch to discipline the boy. Quote, "The boy was accused of not taking this very seriously," said Bobby Taylor, an attorney for the family. According to Taylor and family members, the beating occurred Wednesday while the boy and the other children practiced for a Bible competition. Quote, "He was trying to find the verse and he was on the wrong verse and they thought he was goofing around," the boy's mother said. She said church officials summoned Joshua Thompson, who took the boy to Caleb Thompson's house. Taylor said the boy was placed face down on a bed and beaten with the tree branch on his back and buttocks. When the boy tried to break free, Caleb Thompson held him down so the beating could continue, Taylor said. Taylor said the beating lasted 90 minutes, during which the boy was allowed to use the bathroom one time. The boy told his family the Thompsons turned up a radio to drown out his screams. The family said the Thompsons brought the boy home and suggested he wear long sleeves for a while. The family said one of the brothers told the boy's stepfather, "It's your turn now," unquote, and that they suggested that he finish the job. Morning. According to the police affidavit filed in support of the arrest warrants, the stepfather told investigators the Thompsons said they tried to break the child and make him repent from wrongdoing. Quote, "Their idea of discipline was to take him out of the school and beat him until he was black and blue," said the boy's uncle. A photograph provided by Taylor showed deep purple bruises and scabs on the boy's back and buttocks. The police affidavit noted the boy was bruised on his arms, legs, and head. The boy's mother said she and her family had attended the Independent Baptist Church for 4 years and that the sermons never endorsed severe disciplines. Quote, "It was a surprise to me. It was shocking," she said. "I'd never heard of nothing like this. I never heard the pastor preach like this. I have no idea why they beat him so badly." Yes, folks, criminal charges were filed and there were convictions. Pastor Joshua Thompson received 26 years for injury to a child and 20 years for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. He's now serving those two sentences concurrently. He'll be eligible for parole 13 years from that date of which he was convicted, meaning around 2015. He'll be able to get out. That's Joshua. Now Caleb was sentenced to 14 years each on the same charges, that is injury to a child and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and Caleb will be eligible for parole in 7 years from that date. That means next year. I've got to look into this more, but this is kind of scary. This is a nice neighborhood. We don't need child beatings here. But I, as an atheist activist, would like to go ahead and talk about these things out loud, right here in the neighborhood, with pride, because I know the neighbors who live here do not want violence coming to their children. And if it takes an atheist activist to say that, then I will. That's right, folks. Behind me is a church of violence. They follow the Bible, spare the rod, spoil the child. Inside the home of one of the pastors, a beating took place, and the problem began in this building.